Welcome back to Perp Daily. I'm Aaron. In today's episode, we have a big episode. Robinhood listed the CashCat meme on their official app today. This is absolutely huge. I'm going to be talking about why this is so big for not just the meme coin ecosystem, but for the crypto ecosystem as well, and especially Lighter. We're also going to be talking about some things that happened recently with Hyperliquid and other things as well, like the Clarity Act. But first, let's go take a look at the price of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is just sitting at around $64,000, chopping around in this range. Not too much going on here. Hyperliquid sitting around $55. Had a little run up yesterday or in the past couple of days, and now it's starting to come down a little bit. We're going to see if that was a dead cat bounce in the short term or if that was the local bottom. We'll find out, I guess, in the next couple of weeks. Lighter's continuing to move up, and there's a lot of big stuff to talk about with Lighter today. Really exciting stuff. Up almost 2% while the rest of the market's dumping. Super good to see. As we take a look at the macro, the stock market is up. Absolutely ridiculous. Let's go to gold and silver. Let's take a look at gold and silver. Gold's been on a nice little run. But it looks like silver's having a little bit of a correction. We're going to see how much steam both those rallies actually have. And pump, let's take a look at pump. Pump's starting to correct. Pump has been very hot these past couple of days. If you just take a look at the price of pump right now, it's starting to come down. I think this is going to be a generational trade. I think pump is just the same way I feel about Lighter and Hyperliquid. Going to be a great trade. Met still just shopping in this range. Met's a very low cap coin. It's sub $100 million market cap, so this thing can get moved around easily. It could probably dump or pump a lot really quickly. Let's now move to our macro news. So yeah, guys, the Senate has 1 day to pass the Crypto Clarity Act before leaving for summer recess, and we'll see if it gets passed or not, I guess. I mean, I would not be shocked if they don't pass it. I wouldn't be shocked either if they do pass it. My long-term thoughts, I think I've said this before on the show, but, at the end of the day, crypto and blockchain, it's a global market. So whether the U.S. wants to put regulation or not in, people are going to continue to put money into the blockchain space. So Russia recently passed regulation, I think like 2 days ago, and now it's the U.S.'s turn. So it doesn't really matter. The industry is going to keep moving forward, whether the U.S. wants to put up regulation or if they want to wait another 2 years, a year, 6 months. But anyways, we'll see what happens out of that. We'll talk about that tomorrow. As we go to the Hyperliquid Eco, you can see here, people are buying the dip. About 300K plus T-Walt buys in the next 24 hours. Pretty good. We go to Lighter markets. Let's take a look at some of the metrics. Or Lighter data, my bad. You can see the total fees are going pretty good. And actually what's really interesting is that Lighter has been buying back more of their supply percentage than Hyperliquid. And obviously it's because, Lighter's at a much smaller market cap than Hyperliquid, but this is a big thing to know, especially, if you're trying to get X's on your return and stuff. But if you want to check out, Lighter data and everything, go to lighterdata.com, all that stuff, or lighterdata.io. And as we take a look at protocol fees in the past 24 hours, Pump is still up on top. I suspect with what's coming or with what's happened with CashCat, Uniswap could flip it in the short term. But now let's talk about the main story of today. Robinhood, their official app, listed CashCat. Now, CashCat is a meme coin on the Robinhood blockchain. And this thing has been going absolutely bananas. When they listed it, it wicked to 200 million. You can see here, like just one candle wicked straight to 200 million. It's done over $46 million of volume in the past 24 hours. And they listed it, I think, like a couple hours ago, like 2 hours ago or something like that, maybe an hour ago, something like that. And this is absolutely huge. Now, I kind of want to talk about why real quick. This shows right here that, the Robinhood team is not messing around. It shows that they are going full force in the crypto. They're willing to, at the end of the day, take risk and list a meme coin. This meme coin could have been launched by their team. I don't know who it was launched by. Nobody knows who it was launched by. It's very possible. But they are taking a degree of risk by listing a meme coin. But at the end of the day, they're doing what the people want. What people want to trade mostly on chain is meme coins. So they're doing exactly what people want, where the money is. And this shows how much they care about the space and how much they're trying to actually go into it. Like, they're not just like, we just launched Robinhood chain, we're going to talk about it for a week and not care. They just listed CashCat on their official app. This is huge. And if you're a Lighter bull, and we know here we're Lighter bulls, Lighter is partnered with Robinhood. Now, once again, for the 100th time, Lighter cannot get on the main Robinhood app until they get the license from the U.S. government. But what this shows to me, in my opinion, is that long term, the lighter Robinhood partnership is going to get pushed very hard. Once again, Robinhood will be using Lighter's backend to service a lot of things like, pre-IPO options, perps, some RWA stuff as well. But it really shows that Robinhood is not playing around when it comes to the sector. And I think there's a ton of things to come besides meme coins. Meme coins are always going to be the big thing. But when it comes to the things Lighter is going to bring to the main Robinhood app, once they get the license and once some more things get built on the Robinhood side, I think Lighter is going to go absolutely bananas. So, and take a look at this. Yesterday, Eric on Twitter, he dug this up from the blockchain. An Ethereum whale who is linked to the early Ethereum Foundation days and bought their Ethereum under $1. So to give you perspective, Ethereum is sitting at $1,900 and it went to $5,000 in 2021 and it went to $5,000 last cycle. This guy bought, not saying Eric did, and I think he did too as well, but this person who's buying Lighter right now bought Ethereum under $1, okay? And he's putting nonstop $5,000 clips at a time into Lighter right now. They are up $7 million in lit holdings bought over the last few weeks. So this Ethereum whale has been accumulating, and they have $55 million in stables remaining in the wallet. So this one wallet has $55 million of liquid cash, and they bought $7 million worth of Lighter in the past couple of weeks. And I suspect they aren't the only Ethereum whale that's been buying. And I really do believe that crypto Twitter, there's some reason, I don't know why, there's some reason crypto Twitter doesn't really like Lighter that much. I don't understand why, and it's probably bag bias. Guys, you can hold Hyperliquid and Lighter, you know that? And another thing is, I think they're really underestimating the Robinhood things. I don't think obviously most people aren't watching this show. Most people are not following me on Twitter. Most people are not watching all the podcasts. But when you watch all those things and you really add up how much distribution they can get once they get the license, it's crazy. At the end of the day, there's not a single app in crypto that has as much distribution as Robinhood app. I mean, by default, I'm just keeping it real with you guys. Lighter will be one of the top most distributed protocols in all of crypto once they get on the Robinhood app. By default, that's just what it is. And a lot of people, you can cope and cry and say this and that. That's the truth. And once again, it's not going to be people trading on the Lighter front end. It's going to be the Lighter back end engine being used while people are trading on the Robinhood front end. It's just going to be the normal Robinhood app, but it's going to be using the Lighter engine for some things, which is going to make Lighter money and turn into Lighter buybacks. So, and I don't think CT is calculating how many good partnerships they're going to get over the next 5 years. But anyways, take a look at this. I put this on Twitter. This is basically what we already talked about. Robinhood putting on for crypto is going to be huge for this upcoming bull market. Retail will be able to now trade some memes and use Lighter with these. Like, seriously, it's Robinhood going hard in the memes and crypto and blockchain as a whole is so bullish for the space. It is the biggest catalyst we've seen in so long. At the end of the day, this is a game of distribution, and Robinhood has way better distribution than any other company in crypto, and that's just a fact. Now let's take a look at this. For some Hyperliquid news, our only Hyperliquid story of the day, Trade XYZ has now been using their revenue to buy hype. I find this to be extremely bullish because Trade XYZ makes a lot of money. Now, I'm not sure how much money, Lewis here, shout out Lewis, you guys should all follow him on Twitter. I'm not sure how much money they're putting into hype or what the program is looking like, but the fact that they were buying some hype is bullish in my opinion. So that's good to see. Trade XYZ makes a ton of money. A ton of money. And that's all I got for today's episode. If you enjoyed today's episode, make sure to follow me on X, follow me on YouTube, subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave a like, leave a comment, join my Discord, and once again, go follow me on X, link in the description. And yeah, thank you for watching.